Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me here at the Galaxy with God Love Notes. Of course, I really want to thank you so much for being a part of my journey, a part of my soul tribe, a part of this family. All right, we here on the channel, we have been through things, going through things, or will go through things at some point in our lives. However, when it does happen, just remember, in Isaiah 43 verse 18, it says, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past." We all have things in our past that we are not proud of, things we wish we could change. People hurt us. We hurt people. We make mistakes. People wrong us, we missed opportunities, but the part is we cannot undo all those. So we just got to learn how to move forward and not let our past dictate our future. The truth is, you cannot relive yesterday. We should let go of yesterday, even though it might be easier said than done. But the fact is, God is not asking you to completely erase the memory from your mind, because these are foundations, something that you can compare, things you might not want to ever relive. So you're going to use it as a benchmark to know exactly what not to go back to. But God wants you to move forward, learn that lesson, be stronger after going through all of that, because all those were not for nothing. They were just there to build your strength, to build your faith, to build your character, to believe and know that you did not go through this alone. So God wants you to know that whatever you've been through, He has always been there, and He will always be there, because this is His plan for our lives. Because everything that happens in the physical is already happened in the spiritual. So never let your past dictate your future, because your present is what you have control of. So never let the past dictate that. Going forward, what God wants you to do. So He wants you to know that all your struggles, they weren't at random. They were handcrafted and selected for you. He knows you are going to be able to overcome, and that's the reason He placed you on that path. It might be hard, you might feel as if you're being punished at some time, but this is not a punishment. This is, as I said before, to build character, to build strength, to build your faith in a higher power. So never you go back to your past. Let the past be there. Let it sit over there, because that past was your foundation. That's what you build. That's what you already built. You cannot change it unless you're gonna dig it up back and create new hurt. But that's not necessary. God wants you to move forward, getting bigger, getting better, be able to now use your intuition, so the errors and the mistakes you made in the past is no longer, you're no longer bound by those old mistakes. You've learned from it and you're growing from it. So this is my little opinion. So let me know in the comments what you feel. How do you see this? Because not everybody has the same point of view. Sometimes I post some videos and person believe, oh, I'm lying. But unless they understand what pain, mistakes, hurt, people hurting them, they will never understand. So unless you've been through that tunnel, you know how dark that tunnel can be, when there's no light at the end or at the tail of that tunnel. So thanks again, collective. See you later. Bye.